This is, and I think I'm done. I think I'm legitimately done. We've given you every resource, every step, every piece of advice. You were the only person that sat down with Brian about too. There's nothing that can be done here, and it's like the alcoholic that's never changed. Sometimes you just have to separate yourself from them. If you actually ever make progress, you can come back on. If you get worse or stay the same, you're never coming back on.
Understandable.
Our financial score, man. It's gone from a 1 to a f*** you. It's as simple as that. It's when I'm done with people, that's the score. It's f*** you. That's it.
Oh yeah, my name is Joseph. I am 31 years old. I'm born and raised in Austin, Texas.
My name is Joseph, and I still live in Austin. My name is Joseph. I forget my age. Hi, my name is Joseph. I'm 33 years old.
I guarantee this, I'm gonna make something happen, and I will be held to account.
Come with me to get out of debt in 2025. This is my debt.
$88,552.
Here's the thing, I can sit at home and I can cry about it, or I can hustle and I can work, and I'm going to get out of debt. I'm gonna start a series on getting out of debt, and I'm gonna do it step by step, starting from right now, today. I'm going to hustle and I'm gonna make the money, and I'm gonna be out of debt by December 31st of 2020. La, 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 la.
It's a new month, so let's see how much credit card debt I have to pay in 2 months. Also, if you're watching this video, the last time that we had seen how much debt we had left, it was close to $33,000. If you have a guess, how much do you think we have left? Keep in mind, this is the order that we're paying them as well. So we're working on the City credit card. The balance is $1,210. It has 0% interest. Rooms to Go also has 0% interest. The balance is $1,345.73. Another City credit card has a balance of $2,295.82. That one also has 0% interest. Then we have our Amazon card, has a 2% interest rate. Balance is $4,475.33. You know what? I just noticed our American Express has a lower balance of Amazon now. That's so crazy. It's probably because of the interest rate. This one has a balance of $4,344.66, and this one has a 9.99% interest rate. So we may have to change up the order a little bit because we're supposed to be snowballing this debt. Okay. Ulta has 0% interest as well, and this one has a balance of $4,553.84. I just made a payment, so that did not reflect yet, but that's the balance. Next card is our other American Express, has a 9.99% interest rate. Balance is $4,838.06. And our eighth credit card, our worldwide credit card, has a 0% interest rate. The balance is $5,938.53. Lastly, our 401k loan has a balance of $2,918.87. This one gets taken out of my paycheck bi-weekly. $84.19 gets taken out. The interest rate is 9%, and we have to pay this one in full. So that's why I have it at the back. Again, I didn't even realize that one card was lower than the other card now, so we might have to readjust. But right now, this is the order that we're paying them in. We have a new balance of $31,920.84. 31K. 31K from 72K in just 8 months.
That's crazy.
My birthday is in 67 days, so that means we pay $476 per day to be credit card debt free by my birthday. Bro,
How long does this take to pay off? If you don't make any purchases and you pay your minimum monthly payment, which, congratulations, you pay your minimum monthly payment, but you purchase. So if you didn't purchase and you paid your minimum monthly payment, how long does this take to pay off?
I would say maybe like a few months.
14 years.
Where's that math at? Where's the 14 years?
Well, if you only do your minimum monthly payment with the interest accruing and not purchasing anything, you'll pay a total of $8,500, and that takes 14 years.
So
Go on.
I feel like if you pay maybe like $5 extra more than the minimum,
Sure,
does that
but
maybe lower it down even?
Yes, but I asked if you only did your minimum payment, which is what you do, but without purchasing, which you don't do, because all you do is purchase.
I do. Especially during
The
sleep
minimum
time.
payment is $101 during summertime? Is that what you said?
No, especially during sleep time.
Return it, you
Yeah. I do
This is not the
sometimes.
most
I will admit
simple
it.
thing.
So I sometimes do, sometimes I
Close
don't.
your
Yeah.
damn Amazon.
Follow financial clips for more.
I made a video on here last night saying that I wanted to save $10,000 in the next 6 months. I put the script into ChatGPT and told ChatGPT to create a plan for me, a savings plan. Then ChatGPT reminded me that I was in $7,000 in debt and that I need to pay off that debt before I'm able to start a savings journey, because that's the most thing to do. So I'm going to start a series to show you guys how I'm going to pay my $7,000 in credit card debt at 22 while working part-time and being an X-ray student that goes to school full-time. Doesn't even sound possible, but everything is possible through Christ who strengthens me.
Guys, how much credit card debt are we in? Seriously, please tell me. And I'm talking consumer debt. I'm not talking like car payments. Well, maybe a car payment. Actually, no. I'm not talking student loans. I am talking credit card consumer debt. How much credit card debt are we in? How many credit cards do you have? Please tell me, because I'm supposed to be on a debt-free journey and I'm trying, but I can't stop shopping. I'm a shopaholic. We're talking about it in therapy. That's fine. But please tell me so I can feel a little bit better about myself. I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours. I'm under 10K on 2 cards. So, not like combined, not like each. So that makes me feel a little bit better, because I know people have like way more than that. But please, make me feel a little bit better about myself. Are we in the same boat? Are you above me? Please help. Thanks.
When you get out of debt, I'm just letting you know right now, it shows. That same part of you that kind of liked being able to show off with the money and the pool and doing all those things, that same part of you that liked showing that's going to be the part that hurts the most when you show the opposite, which is we're downsizing our cars and we're downsizing and we're selling things and we don't go out as much and I don't buy the things that I used to buy. Your family's going to see it. Your friends are going to see it. You're going to feel it. And that's just part of the process. Don't let that deter you. That's how you know it's working. That's how you know the medicine's getting in.
I'm 24 years old and I currently owe $31,876 in credit card debt. I recently posted a video talking about the credit card bills that I need to pay with my next paycheck. I do have a lot of credit cards. If I could go back in time and make the decision all over again, I would never get that many. When I first started researching about credit cards, I saw that it was good to have good revolving credit. My idea was that having several credit cards would look good on my credit report, but I never imagined that it would get to this point, so it was never an issue until now. Another thing that I went wrong with was getting store credit cards. That's the worst thing that I could have done. I think that there's no real benefit to getting any store credit cards. For example, I have the Academy card, which I don't owe anything on it, but I used to. I have the Academy card. I have my Best Buy card, which I do currently owe money on it. Those kind of cards, I would go back in time and not get them at all. I need to just pay them off and never again. That's what I'm working on. I'm struggling my way through, and I will pay this debt off. So follow my journey. Watch me pay this debt off. If you're drowning in debt as well, follow me and let's pay this debt off together.
Okay, I might be dumb and everyone already knows this, but I have a lot of credit card debt and my interest rate is 27%. So every time I would pay the monthly minimum fee, like nothing would change because it was only like $15 going to my actual debt and the rest was going towards the interest rate. I just applied for a loan through Suncoast and it was like the amount that I owe on my credit card debt, and I'm just basically going to do like a balance transfer. So I'm going to pay off my credit card and just pay my loan now to Suncoast because it's only 11%. So before, it would take me 30 years paying them a minimum payment on Discover, and now I can pay off all my debt in 5 years through Suncoast because the interest rate's 11%. So I don't know if everyone knows this, but I just did that, and now I can pay off my debt, paying the minimum balance in 5 years instead of 30 years. And the guy said, since my minimum payment is even less now, he's like, just pay a little bit more every month, and you can pay it off in less than 5 years. So that was just a weight lifted off my chest. I just wanted to advise other people.
Let me give you an update on my balance transfer. I just transferred to the card that had $10,896.76. I transferred over $7,000. There is a fee of $350. I put a photo right here. In total, that would leave me on that card B that is accruing interest, $3,896.76. My idea, what I'm trying to manifest, is to pay that almost $4,000 off by the end of this month. But also I need to pay attention because I do want to pay off my insurance in whole, and that's $2,666, and I also want to pay that by the end of the month, which means the total for this month to pay off all that, like everything I want, would be $6,562.76. And that is a really big number. So that's almost $7,000 I would have to be able to pay off the rest of that card B. That's my last card accruing interest, and to pay off my insurance in whole. So I just wanted to give y'all that update because I'm holding myself accountable this year.
$16,254.25 is how much debt I have accumulated. And that really sucks to say, but I'm going to break it down by card, how much is on each card, what is the limit on those cards, and my plan to pay all of this off. Okay, starting out with my lowest balance, this is my Bank of America secured credit card. I've had this since literally I was like 18 years old. I owe $475.52 on it. The limit is $900. Okay, up next is my Apple Card. I owe $3,139.54. I don't actually know what the limit is. I think it's very close to the limit. I want to say the limit is literally like $32.50 or something. I'm very close to the limit is what I'm saying. Okay, next I have a Discover card. I owe $4,376.68. The limit on this one is $10,300. I've had this one since I was 21, 22 maybe. Last, and thank God least, I have a Chase Visa signature card. I owe $8,262.51, I think. I'm trying to remember all these numbers, looking at screenshots. The limit on this one is like $8,600, so I'm very close to maxing this one out as well. I'm doing a no-buy 2025, so an entire year of only buying necessities, no clothes, no TJ Maxx runs, no Targets, anything like that, to really get a grip on my debt and to get it paid off. And so follow along. If you like this kind of content, you want to pay off your own debt, you need motivation, here you go.
I'm 31, I'm single, I live alone, and I'm currently paying off $29,000 in credit card debt. I really hope that this video reaches people who are in similar situations as me, whether that be you're 31, you live alone, or you're paying off debt, you just want to.
I was $27,000 in debt in September, and I got it down to $22,000 by January, and it is April, and I am $27,000 in credit card debt. Let's talk about it. I started making really good money on TikTok Shop, $4,000 in November, $3,000 in December, something like that, like $1,500 in January, February, March, and God is humbling me because I was spending like I was making that kind of profit, not like I had remembered that I had gotten myself into debt and I was supposed to be paying it. Money has slowed down. I'm making like $20 a day right now, and I know a lot of people are struggling on TikTok Shop. I've got to get out of this debt. I have got to change my mind. I went from not going to Starbucks at all anymore to back to every single day. If I was hungry, I ordered Uber Eats. Saw something cute on TikTok Shop, bought it. These are just the types of things that are so small but add up huge over time.
We have over $72,000 of credit card debt. We're paying our 15th credit card off right now. So let's make a quick payment together. And this is the card when we first started paying it, $2,956.88. I think we started after Valentine's Day, but this is our last card in the 2000s. And this is the card today in even $1,920. And we messed up that even number because this is what we had. This was from my paycheck. I get paid bi-weekly, and I was able to put $179.34 towards this credit card. And our new balance is $1,740.66. And we have good news and bad news. So the bad news is that I wanted this card paid off by the 17th, which is today, and we weren't able to pay it off because we got a check from my side hustle for $3,600. I tried to deposit it, and it looks like it is being on hold for 5 business days. So we have the money to pay it off, which we will once we get it, but we weren't able to pay it off by the 17th, but we kind of were because we were able to get the money for it. It's just taking a while. So yeah, the next time y'all see my face, hopefully this one is paid off, and then we'll be able to start paying on our 16th credit card. So yeah, make that extra credit card debt payment and follow me if you want to be debt free in 2025 as well.
Let's talk about my 2025 debt payment plan. I'm so excited about this because If you're new here, I'm $104,822 in debt. It was no plan when I started this thing in March of 2024. I just knew that I needed to pay off debt. So I picked something and I went with it. And we started with a firm in Klarna, and that is about to be paid off. I've been going back and forth. Debt avalanche, debt snowball. And then I just finally decided to do what works for me. Because paying off debt is paying off debt. This is it. It's simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. Okay, I started off with $104,822 in debt. In January and February, Klarna, Affirm, and my car will be gone. In February, March, and April, I'm going to work on a fee schedule loan. And you're probably wondering, what the heck is that? Well, let me enlighten you. It gives you a credit line, and then you have to pay fees monthly. And it only has like $46 going to principal. It's terrible. We're looking at a payment of $552. Then we're going to work on this stupid 60% interest loan. The payment is $236 and I owe around $4K. And once I finish that, it will literally be almost $800 a month in income freed up. Then I'm going to work on my Discover credit card. I owe $11,999 right now, and my payment is $178. However, that will be going up to over 20%, I think, in August, because I have a hardship on that right now, which is why I want to get that one paid off. Then we are going to officially do the snowball method. I'm excited. Let's do this.